Welcome to A Man's Perspective. Today I'm going to be having a conversation with my good friend George. George has a bachelor's degree in occupational studies with a master's in public administration. George is someone that I go to whenever I have questions about anything in life. So, George, thank you very much for being here. I
Thank you for
appreciate
calling.
you. All right, I'm going to ask you a couple questions and we're just going to discuss those questions.
Sure.
All right? Okay, first question. Looking back on your journey, what life lessons or pieces of advice would you give to your younger self?
I think something that I never thought back then, obviously, is that have a layout, have options. Think about uh, what is the ultimate goal you want to do in life. One of the things I never did was I wasn't a good student.
Really?
I wasn't
You
a good
got a
student.
master's, dude.
Hey, C plus, man. I was in there, man.
Just to give it to
I was,
see.
I was just there, man. But the journey it took, obviously, since I wasn't a good student, going to college, tried that college thing, didn't work out. I joined the military, and that kind of opened my eyes.
Yeah.
And looking back, once you're in the military, it really opens your eyes as far like maybe I should have stayed in school. But I don't think school's for everybody. So I think something to lay out because, like I said, I tried school, didn't work out for me as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's something you literally write it down. What's your ultimate goal? What do you want in life? And then just take one at a time. Take one at a time. Don't try to jump a lot, and then that's where you drown yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I try to tell people set short-term goals with dates and long-term goals.
Yeah.
That this way it gives you, because once you finish something, you get these dopamine hits whenever we accomplish anything, and that makes you want to get more of the same hit. So
Yeah.
that's what I try to tell people, and that's what I do in my own life.
No, I think that's the short-term goals are achievable.
Yeah,
I think when people set up something major and they don't reach that goal, whatever, regardless of the time frame they give themselves, they don't reach it. I think that becomes real stressful.
oh yeah, yeah. That's
Like,
how come I say short-term goals, just like you mentioned,
yeah.
because um, yeah, I want to be an astronaut. That's never going to happen for
Well,
me,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
but that was my goal at one point in my life when I was like two. So,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
but yeah, the short-term goals, like you said, reasonable, achievable short-term goals with time frames. I think that's important. It was important for me,
Yeah.
so that's what I try to do. Why do you think college wasn't for you? Because I noticed everything that I'm reading right now online, it's men in particular, like women, dominate college entrances and college graduations. Why do you think that's happening to men?
As far as
Like college, why is college not something that a lot of guys are taking advantage of right now?
I think again, it's one of those things. I think as a society, I think we get pushed into the whole college thing. Um, like I said, when I was in high school, it's like, hey, you ask everybody, well, I'm going to college. I'm
Yeah,
like, well, okay, so I'm going to college too. Then. So, but I'm like,
I'm just gonna
because
follow the path.
yeah, everybody. But I think that's just it gets pushed up on. Again, like, yeah, it wasn't really for me. I got an eye opener, say, once you go
Yeah,
military, and then
yeah,
like start thinking, and then who knows, maybe when it maybe emphasize more on like the uh, as far as like maybe electrician, maybe because like I said, there's people that smart with their hands and everything,
yeah,
book
yeah.
smart, but that's no different because a lot of people make good money for it. They make a good
Yeah, oh
living off
yeah.
that.
Electricians right now, I saw their average salary is 170,000 a
Yeah,
year. I was
yeah,
like, dang,
yeah.
that's some
But I
good
think
money.
like I think here like in this country maybe we just push more of the college education,
Yeah,
college
instead of
education.
trade schools.
Yeah,
Yeah,
trade school. I think that again you make a good honest living off of that.
yeah, and you can make a really good living too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I try to push to young men, especially like, hey, trade schools are a viable option to a very good life.
yeah,
I don't know why we don't push that as a society more.
yeah.
But yeah, I agree with
But
you.
we agree on short-term goals.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay, we're
absolutely.
good on that. Excellent.
You know, my short-term goals, I don't meet most of them, but I still write them out for me
Of
myself.
course.
But all right, question number two. What are some key aspects of maintaining a healthy work-life balance, and how has this evolved throughout your career?
The work, yeah, well, I mean, I think overall, just like kind of mind your business. Your business. Go to work, do what you were trained to do, doing what, you're supposed to do. Help others, you know.
Oh, that's key. Yeah,
Always help
yeah,
others, regardless of, you always hear that office drama here and there. And I think just be respectful. And if they need help, they help. If they need
yeah.
your help, then walk away.
it seems like such simple advice, but it's so difficult to follow at times.
That's true. You know?
Yeah, it's like, especially that helping others, because I really believe that helping others is one of the ways to be happy, like
Mhm.
genuinely happy. When you help other people, at least for me, I get the sense of like, wow, I actually did something really good. And but it's something that we don't follow. I don't see a lot of people following actually.
Well, I think also when you help somebody, do it, don't do it for to get credit. Do it
Yeah,
because you kindly want to do it.
yeah,
Like, hey, remember that I helped you?
yeah. You owe me.
You owe me. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, like say you're gonna help somebody, help out of the kindness of your heart, or maybe because you see that person struggling, and then like maybe you picture yourself in that. Hey, I was like that. So
Yeah,
let me help this person. Because I know there's people that when they help people, and then later on they want credit for it.
yeah,
Like it
yeah.
shouldn't be that
Yeah,
way.
to me that kind of destroys the
Yeah, it's like no, dude. Like I get it, you help me, but
yeah, yeah.
don't bring it back 10 years after the
Yeah.
fact. Like do that.
Remember in 2022
Yeah,
that I did this for
you remember
you?
you got $1, you want a coffee?
Yeah.
No, bro.
Remember the 75 cents I gave you?
Yeah, selflessness.
I
Self
need
out.
$20,000 now. Can you help me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool. All right, next question. How do you approach setting and achieving personal and professional goals? And what role has occupational studies played in shaping your goal setting mindset?
well, with a degree, that's basically teaching your occupation to other people. I believe that if well, one, if you, I was learned one thing. If you want to learn better, you got to teach.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So in order to teach, you got to be well prepared.
Yeah,
So you're gonna teach others how to do things. You better know what you're doing.
yeah,
So that definitely helps you achieve your own personal goals and professional goals.
yeah,
It keeps you on your toes.
yeah,
Be prepared. Because if you're willing to go teach somebody else, then like you better know what you're doing
yeah,
because you don't want to get in trouble and
yeah,
it could be illegal. There's a
yeah.
lawsuit in your hands, everything else. Well, he told me like, well,
Hey,
that's
Sergeant
how Andy
said.
taught me. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Andy taught me. So that's what you don't
So it's
want.
his fault.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's yeah. So by my degree, basically, like I said, it's for teaching occupation.
Oh, okay,
So
good.
based on that, like I say, if I got to be on my toes, I got to learn what I need to learn so I could teach somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
once read, "Who by teaching does not learn." Do you think that in teaching something you gain something like knowledge? Like,
well, I think, like I said, yeah, I think you do you gain knowledge because, like I said, if you want to teach somebody, you got to know what you're teaching.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
got to basically do everything right, and whether it's policy or company procedures, whatever it is.
yeah, yeah,
In order to teach someone else, you better make sure you know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Because, like I said, it could come bite you in the butt later on,
yeah,
like everything
yeah.
else.
Especially now, everybody's so sue happy. It's like
Exactly. Yeah.
everybody just sues everybody for everything now.
Well, a lot of that takes a little bit of preparation. It
Yeah,
doesn't take a lot. I mean, you don't have to know about everything, but you do just a little here, there, everything else.
yeah, bits of
Keeps you,
information.
yeah.
What do you think that we can ever change that? Like the suing aspect? Like, why is everybody suing everybody so much now?
Not in this country.
Yeah. Not with all the insurance everybody
Yeah,
has.
exactly. Insurance, everything else. Yeah. So it's hard now. Like I said, it's just anything you can sue anybody at any time. So
Yeah.
I mean, you get a little cash in your pocket, then you get a
Yeah.
little cash in your pocket. So
And it's so crazy. Like I never thought you could insure like your fish tank, but yeah, they sell insurance for almost
well,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, I call
There's money involved in every aspect.
yeah, it was so wild. It was so interesting to me because growing up, all I knew was, health insurance and car insurance. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, but now it's like I never had calling insurance for my car. They always ask, "Oh, you want this? You want that? This type of insurance?" I'm like, "What the heck? I never knew that there was so
Yeah.
many different types of insurance. Even for your pets, you can buy pet
Well,
insurance." Yeah,
yeah.
I was
We
like,
insure legs, the sexy legs. You could do that
yeah,
too.
I do got
I don't know how
insurance
much
on my
money you get
legs.
off it.
They're worth $1
There.
according to my insurance
Yeah,
company,
but yeah,
and they're charging me 10,000 a year to insure
exactly.
them,
But they're insured.
and the payout is $10. But it's money well worth
Yes,
it.
hey,
It's
but
money
you can
well
brag
worth
about it.
it. Exactly. I got
Hey, I got these
insurance.
insured. These babies are insured.
Absolutely, absolutely, brother. All right, next question. Can you share insights on building and maintaining meaningful relationships, both personally and professionally? Wow, that's a tough one, relationships.
Yeah, relationships are hard
Yeah, that's a lot of
because
work.
there's well, I don't know if this relates to your question, but I'm gonna try to keep it
All right.
together.
Well, if you want to expand, it's
Yeah,
okay.
well, I mean, I think personally and professional, I think it's very important to keep those separated. I think many
Wow.
people bring those, you bring your work home, it doesn't work out, you bring your personal life into work, and you want to bring that drama in there. I think that's, and it's hard because I know a lot of people, like I said, you bring the drama into the office,
Yeah,
and you got to
yeah,
learn to keep that separate. You'll be disciplined to do it. Because we heard coworkers the comment, "Oh, my wife this, or my husband this, or this that," and it affects their work, the way
yeah,
they work
yeah,
at office, and then now it affects you because they're not pulling their weight.
yeah,
And now it's like either at first you feel bad for this guy, but like, wait a minute, like, dude, like we're doing your work now. Like,
yeah,
get
yeah,
over it and leave that at home.
yeah,
And at the same time, you don't want to take that home because it affects your spouse, it affects your children,
yeah.
your dog, or whatever.
That's so interesting because it really does. You take both taking your work home and work your or work home issues to work. It does affect both. But how do we separate the two? What do you tell yourself? Okay, I'm on my way to work. I got to leave this out there. What's the mental process you go
Yeah,
through?
well, me personally, I try to focus and separate it as much as possible. Get out a lot of discipline.
So do you tell yourself like, okay, I'm feeling this right now, but I'm not gonna take it to work. I'm gonna just leave it at home. I'll resolve it later on. Or like, what is
Yeah.
some things that you say to yourself?
I think it's that process. Like say, when once I leave work, it's you think about what you could have done or what you did and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I think I get to the halfway point on the road. It's like, okay, that's done. Now the rest of the halfway now it's my family time. So now
Oh,
I got
that's
to
a good
focus on my
point.
wife.
Yeah,
That from that point on, you have that freeway. Like, okay, I'm going home now, closer to home. Let me focus on my wife, my kids,
yeah,
my dogs, whatever it is
yeah,
we
yeah,
have.
yeah.
And I think that to me, that's the way I've looked at it.
Oh,
And I hit that mindset. That okay, that's done.
yeah,
Of course, you discuss certain things that happen at work. But with your spouse, your family shares events that happen.
yeah, yeah,
But I never tried that. Even if I was upset or whatever happened, I don't try to bring that home, and vice versa. I once I leave home, if I have any issues there, and then I get to that halfway point,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
start thinking about work. Now I have to think about my partners, coworkers,
yeah,
and and the task that's ahead.
yeah.
How am I be that good partner and help out my partners and help them out, whatever I have to do.
You brought up something pretty interesting. We see traffic as like this dreadful, stressful thing, but right now you use traffic
Transition.
driving traffic, like how
Yeah, but a
to.
transition from
Yeah,
work
yeah,
to
yeah. You
yeah,
use that time efficiently.
yeah.
Well, I never thought
It
about
took you a
that.
while to get that word going on.
Yeah, that's why I go to you, brother. Because I don't think of half the stuff you think about.
Yeah, no,
Um,
and I think I've done that, and like I said, it helps me. Like I said, because like you've seen it all. Coworkers come like
yeah,
pissed off from what happened at home, and then they take that home, and now it's a big fight, verbal fight, whatever it is, and like, hey, did you hear about so and so? I was like,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the things I say. It takes a lot of discipline,
Oh,
to
good.
do that.
Yeah. All right, brother, we're going to try to keep this short. I know me and you talk for hours, so
Oh
we're
yeah,
going to try to keep this short so that we don't, occupy too much people's or my audience's time
sure.
too much. So I want to thank you for being here. I
Hey, thanks.
appreciate this.
That's fun.
I love
Wasn't
you,
bad as I
brother.
thought.
I love
Also
you,
get paid
brother.
after this, right?
Oh, absolutely, bro. And hugs, bro. And hugs. I'm gonna give you
Oh,
hugs.
that's
I
right.
ain't got no money, bro.
Cheeseburger. I'll take a cheeseburger.
I got you. I got you. A double for a minute now.
Oh, I love you now.
Absolutely. So thank you, brother. I love you for being here and taking this time up, to spend with me. So
Hey,
thank you, brother.
anytime. Thanks.
And to you guys out there, I hope that you enjoyed this conversation. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the comment section. And as usual, I'll try to address it, or me and my guest will try to address it. And please like and subscribe to this video. Thank you.